not seeing it right now. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. Yeah. And that's spiritual. If you're talking about Noah, and then
oh, rainbow there.
Good sight, brother.
I was actually going to go to Lot, which is Sodom and Gomorrah. And then,
We've got a rainbow there.
Before you continue, can I bring out Genesis 9 and 12? This is Genesis 9 and verse, let me start from 11. Genesis 9 and 11. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And the Most High God said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud.
I will set what?
I do set my bow in the cloud.
I will what?
I do set my bow in the cloud.
Rainbow. Oh, in a cloud. So you see the bow. Where is it? Yeah, you see that? So you see the noise in the wind. I will set my bow in the cloud.
And you know where that ball was taken? What direction it was in? The east. Look, the east.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the ball was taken.
What? Verse 13, I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a token of a covenant between me and the earth.
A token and a sign between me and God.
And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh.
So the Lord is never going to bring a flood upon the earth. The bow, that rainbow, is a sign. When you see the soapy white man now, you take that rainbow and turn it into faggot.
That's what
I mean. So almost simple. That's how you know this man has to be taken out. Right? It's got to be taken out of the way. Well, let me finish this now. Genesis verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. And the powers looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And the power said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Right? So that's a sign when you see corruption and violence in the earth. That's a time that a certain time has been fulfilled. Where we at now? Right, so it says, Genesis 18 verse 20, and the Lord or Yahweh said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah, right, this fast forward now, after the flood, right, the man increased on earth, the man multiplied, because through Noah's sons, which is Salakia, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So man multiplied through those three sons. And then you had cities, the 6 cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Right. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now. I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which was come unto me. And if not, I will know. Right? So, the sin had reached unto the Heavenly Father.
Elder, the Most High sent his angels to spy out the city, right? Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? And why was that? Because the Most High's eyes are too pure to behold iniquity. So the angels act the Most High's eyes.
To see if there was elect. What did Abraham say? If there's 50 left, you not preserve just for them?
For the righteous sake.
Yeah, that's for the elect. That's us. The Lord is holding back that judgment just for the sake of his own elect.
And that's exactly what's happening
right now. Right, that's what I'm saying right now. The only reason why the Lord hasn't destroyed this place is for brothers like yourself, like this man. Still trying to come in. So, you wish you knew that us, man.
But what I was going to say, people always take it as well, I like the boy that really begin at that. Like, you have to make him know like unity and that, yeah? Like, there's all black people in it, like the main
all black people ain't gonna be saved.
Like, the main thing is to empower black people in it. Like I said, yeah, you put out people in the tribes here, but they're not selected, they're not, like, they are from the tribe, but they're not selected. Part of the elect, that's what I'm trying to say. So there might be like, oh yeah, there might be like blood, you know,
the bloodline of Jacob.
But when you like when they behave and then you see them interacting with peace or all that, they're acting like spies. Or someone else that we think like to the tribe here, from a different like tribe here, but it's from stuff like how can I put it, like more related to what happened to the translate slavery. It's more related to what happened to the black people. Look at it, if you go around there, like the way that person is feeling, like
you're talking about them, and that person that's not there from another race.
the people from the same,
But they could relate more.
yeah. Like, I'm
They're more down more.
I said they might not be like there's not tribes as well, they're probably part of the tribe, but people not on that list, yeah, and then like you know, we thought to like we might thought to bring them in, but the person who might be in that tribe, the person that might be from that tribe, but they're with the partnership with Israel, like, you know,
They look like another nation.
yeah, they're like,
I understand what you're saying.
like
I
snake,
understand what you're saying. This is now meat.
yeah.
This is meat. Because, what does it say in Romans? Said the Spirit beareth witness with our spirit. We are the sons of the Most High. That's our Romans 8. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, please. Yeah,
I've got two pieces of
exactly. I'll be listening. Romans 8.
Yeah, I've got it. Romans 8 and verse 16. I've got more pieces if you want them after. Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High God.
Right, so you can tell, you can resonate. You're a man of another nation, like another nation. Your spirit can tell that you want like that in the hustle. You know what I mean? You can only filter that if you can believe in this truth.
There's people that believe that.
That's your filter.
Yeah.
Like you can have another nation, because all these other nations try to act like us. There's the envious. So you have to be careful. Your only filter is if you can believe in it.
I'm just giving you an example,
I've got a precept for that.
Also, like, understand this word. So when you encounter a man of another nation, he tries to act like he's down. He's hip hop R&B down.
No, I'm not talking about hip hop because I did.
You know what I'm talking about. You know, he acts like he's forget R&B, but he acts like he's like it's
Yeah.
But the only way he's down is if he can receive this. That's the only way you can tell. That's the only thought. That's the only. That's what I say. Read that again.
Romans 8 again, verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High God.
If he has that Holy Spirit, if the Holy Spirit has been imparted to him, where he can understand these precepts and get down and understand these interpretations, then he must be one of us. That's the only way possible for him to understand this puzzle. That must mean you need to get yourself right, man. That's the only way you can be able to identify a brother like that. You need to get yourself in line with this, man. Never mind. Listen, man. Listen. Forget other needs. Forget these other. You're worrying about them. Get yourself right, man. Get yourself in line with this, man. Worrying about the other nations. Next man. Bro, look, find yourself. Get in line right with the Lord first yourself. Save yourself.
Precept.
And I say that out of love, man. Getting right first with the Lord, Yahweh, first, bro. See, with our people, we love other people. We got so much compassion for the other races. That we tend to forget ourselves, man.
Real talk. That's right. I've got a precept for that. Philippians 2 and verse 12.
Yeah.
Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Work out your own salvation. Save yourself first, man. The amount of death and destruction that's coming. You know that motherfucker in the movie, man? He's trying to save himself, but he looked back and said, well, fuck you, bro. I'm trying to save myself. Like, that's how much death and destruction is coming. Save yourself first, man. First, man. Try to get in line with the Lord first.
Another precept I've got.
That's what I'm trying to say. Get in line first. Then you can, and that's the only way you can be able to see.
Like your people.
If they can believe in this truth, that's the only way of knowing.
I'm not saying people, but
That's the only way of knowing.
But what I'm not talking about people, like when you say save yourself, I mean people around you, well, like, because you set people right, so your loved ones,
We can't say
You know,
nobody.
fuck your loved ones, fuck your family, fuck all of them. I know it hurts, but you know, because it's real, this shit is real. And your family don't believe in it, fuck them. You're gonna be by yourself. It's a lonely walk. It's a lonely walk. And that's where it says wisdom will try you, man. You go through rough ways with you. There's rough ways you're gonna feel like you're going crazy. That you gonna have to feel like you're fully resolved. Forget next one, man. The main thing is trying to save yourself. Forget, I'm telling you, man, I don't know, like, because I've known you for a while. Yeah, I met you in Brixton, bro. And I know you got a good part there. It's that you're concerned with shit that's not going to lead you. That's my thing. That's the thing. I know you probably. I know the history with that Israelites. When people down with this first, stop worrying about other people. That will come after.
you know what it is? Most of the time you get tempted like other nation, like, you know, you go on Ireland, you know, like, I'm not tempted, I'm just saying, like, to marry and like, to like, you know what I mean? To everything and that. That's something that we need to stop as well, because at the end of the day, that people, honestly, like, there's a genocide right now. You might not think of it. You know, because the thing is, people in the street, yeah, no one's killing you. But
Trying to breed us out.
Sterilize, we can sterilize across the world here. You know what I'm saying? But without even knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? And then everything becomes difficult, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, they've got their hands everywhere. They've got their hands in things, you know what I'm saying? There's nowhere to run. The only way is like, all of us are together, you know what I'm saying? To provide. I'm not saying they don't want to get on like the biggest war. I'm not saying, but you've got to find collective one, the people that follow the walk, that they're following the path that we want, that we want to change. Because at the end of the day, everyone's coming against us.
The thing I say with you don't understand what we're about.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Wait. You don't understand the true depth of what we're about.
It's fair, like, chat to
I say all black people must come together.
You know, they're lit. Because they're all black people, some of them.
But yeah, let's be gathering now.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, let's be gathering now.
Yeah.
But we have to wait for our Messiah. As foolish and crazy as that sounds, that's the only way, truth and the life of us. Yeah, it does sound crazy. When you really sit down and meditate on things, it makes sense. There's no other way. No other way. We're not going to fight against this now and overcome it. And build infrastructures and money and whatever. It's not going to happen. That's how it's shy. That's the only way.
And I mean all the time, I believe that Jesus Christ is black. So when I pray to Jesus, I pray to the black Jesus.
What's his name, bro?
Because you're a shot. So
I was shy.
yeah, so I pray to the black Jesus, and I know all the prophets.
But for example, my bro, what do you understand about us? What do you think our hope is about?
What do I think?
Like I said, you're our brother. So when I ask you that, what do you think our hope is about?
Like change the mindset of like change the mindset of change our people. You know what I'm saying? Finding the lost sheep of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like all over the world, I can say that they're lost, like the false prophets, like they didn't find most of the truth, to know the truth.
In terms of hope,
What is the nature of hope? What are we hoping for? To get back to where we were before. Right.
so this is what
With Arthur, to your opinion, from your
Now, to get back to where we were before, to get back to where we were before, like the way God, you know, before we became, you know, this Arab slave, the white slave, before that, we came to, we ran the world. God gave us
the promise that was made to our forefathers is that we would inherit a land.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
That we would have
What's your opinion, sir?
that our enemies but that's only by the hand of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, of course.
Yahweh Shai is he's the only man who's been for us. So we're trying to get our people to believe in that man. He was the sacrifice for our transgression. Take heed, take heed for what I'm about to go into. Jeremiah 47. Yes, this Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah 61 or 62, verse 11. Behold, the Lord hath proclaimed unto the end of the world. Right, because our people are scattered on Israel. Say ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, thy salvation cometh. So we tell people our salvation is coming, man.
Yes,
Behold, and it says, behold, thy salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. It says his reward is with him, man. What's the reward? Deliverance from destruction, immortality, rulership over the whole earth. That's the reward for what? Maintaining the whole thing. So I was going to say in terms of the whole elect, our hope is to wait on him. And what's it going to go into?
You don't save anybody. It's already predestined. This is Zechariah.
My mind forgets you.
Right, this is Zechariah. Actually, let me start with John. Right? John 17, starting at verse 4. John 17, verse 4, this is Yahweh Shai. I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. There's the point. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thy name word, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. Now they have known all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and have believed that thou didst send me. There's the point.
The Most High sent Yahweh Shai, which is his word. When Yahweh Shai came into the world 2,000 years ago, he gave them his word, his name, the Heavenly Father's name.
Here's the point. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them that thou hast given me. For thine they are. Right, so basically, when the house I came over 60,000 years ago, they had a job to do. The job was to preach the word, but only an elect to receive the word. So out of all the nation of Israel, the vast majority of them are going to reject this. Right? So Yahweh prayed for the elect. He didn't pray for the world. Right? Which brings me onto the will of the Heavenly Father, which is to destroy the majority of our people. He's only going to be delivering the elect. So I'm going to say this to you. I don't know you. You know, it's the first time I make you a favor. But I'm going to say this to you. You need to focus on yourself. And that sounds selfish, but it ain't.
Let's say focus on yourself, focus on
Focus on learning this truth. Like, I can tell you know a little bit, but I can tell you really don't understand what this is really about. Because
forget the part, get away from whatever it is you're doing in the world. Your main focus is this. Whatever, I don't know, I don't know.
Learning the word of it,
I know, but you're directly recording or something.
yeah. These kind of things is all like I need to, certain things here, I'm kind of promoting what should we promote, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's double-minded.
certain things I need to promote other things, you know what I'm saying?
That's we know.
Yeah.
But you need to be persuaded by what you know. You got to put up with it. But like I said, you just need to listen more. Right? You need to listen more.
This is the book of Romans 12 verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but ye be transformed by the renewing of the mind, that ye prove that is good and acceptable and perfect to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Do that again, Selassie.
Romans 12 verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Lord Yahweh.
You're not conformed with this world. You're not trying to make it. You're not trying to get loads of followers. Like, you're trying to get people subscribing to your channel.
What can I about say to you? You know one thing you gotta understand? Like, if you look at these people, like, we grew up together, like, obviously, when they see you trying to do something positive like your people, your nation, your that, they're not gonna pull you down, but they're not happy. They're gonna try to act like, nah, you're doing the wrong thing, you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't, like, they might look at you like you're going racist. No, I'm not racist.
Because they look,
I'm just trying to empower my people.
Your people, our people.
So if I'm talking about something like that, if I'm talking about, oh yeah, you know what, I start talking about positive, like, about, you know, pushing, you know, like, the religion of, the right religion, I'm pushing about that, but our people, they try to, you know what, you're meant to be a friend, but
Wait, say that again.
but if you ask them, you when I needed like when I was down, when I was feeling like I feel like the whole society is against me or something like that. Like, then what would you like? You ain't there, so when I'm trying to feed myself, I'm trying to talk about this situation, a black person, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear it, you just want to hear about it. You're encouraging me to promote all this shit like parties and mixing up and all that crap. You want me to promote that kind of thing. But when I'm trying to promote what's good for our people, you know what I'm saying?
You have to research. A lot of our people, they've lost hope. They've lost hope. Of their own.
No, but they want you to, you know, to keep on
Yeah, but that's other races.
Bringing it,
That's
like,
other
oh, yeah,
races.
we're all together.
No, but that's other races. Because that's them. They don't really give us. Now listen. For your people are so progressive. They've lost hope. They've lost hope. They've lost hope. Their mind is the only way forward is to join hands with other races. And that's the exact same mentality that our people had during the time of the Greek Maccabees, where it said, when we left the heathens.
So when you're talking about, you know, you're getting discriminated or anything like that, they don't want to talk about it. And they just want to talk about, oh yeah, you want to see.
That's because they're of the
But
world.
you know what? I kind of have a small bit of respect for you is that you've maintained some manner of hope. Some small manner of hope. But I pray that you will understand this. Because you have to understand, the majority of people are not going to understand. They're not going to understand no matter how much you try to do to them, no matter how much you try to talk to them, they're not going to do to them. Because the Lord has blocked them. Matthew 13. Yeah, see. Purple. Yeah. Someone give me Matthew 13. It says, why do you speak unto them in parables?
Matthew 13, starting at verse 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. Do it again. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
What do we read?
Yeah, you can read it again.
What did we read?
Huh?
What did we read?
No, you can read it
No,
again.
what did we read? Don't try and be slick. Allow me over. Don't try and be slick up here, right?
No.
I'm asking you a question. What did we read? If you don't know, say I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, the read again.
Matthew.
You really come up here, you have to listen, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Matthew.
This is serious, bro. Like, if you don't listen, you're going to get destroyed, bro.
That's right.
Let me hear it then.
Matthew 13 and verse 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear.
You weren't hearing.
And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Dark sentences. Why are you speaking in the dark sentences?
And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
To be honest here, as a brother, I think that you have good potential. I just don't think that you're going to be able to go deep into the scriptures like this. Like, I would like you to. You're good in, you stay up here. I'll be proving wrong. It's like, really get deep into the scriptures. There's certain spirits that are coming.
Right. I can see you've got one foot in the world and one foot in this.
You got one foot in the world.
Well,
You know what I mean? And this is like, you can't let everybody come be a Christian. Not every brother that says, Lord,
no, you mean like, because I'm a Christian, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Christian in the world.
a Christian. What do you mean like, you see like, obviously, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that I'm a practice Christian. But when you mean like they don't see how
Let's see how we go into the scriptures so we can be able to maneuver in the scriptures. I just don't think that for you to be able to do what we can do, you have to literally just like Your eye has to be single. I don't think your eye is single. I think you got your one foot in this one. Yeah. You win the world, and you got. If you knew what was coming, man. If you knew what was coming, you could talk about it.
Yeah, obviously, you can see every time.
So when you don't though, I can see, man, I can the whole vibe. When you come here, I respect that. I do respect that. Genuinely, I'm not even saying that like you made an effort, and I've known you for how long. You came up to show you you're still concerned after all these years about your people. So I can respect that. But to be down with this. Urgency, man. Urgency. And I just don't see that. So you're willing to, by all means, man. In the end, you see everything going on.
Yes.
It's wrapping up, bro.
You don't know when, innit?
It's wrapping up. It's wrapping up.
It could happen in our
I
life.
can't give you the exact day and the hours. I don't know that. When you see what's going on, we're in that time period. What's that? Matthew 24.
I remember last year we were talking about Russia, and that's what it is.
Right, exactly.
And look at that, look at the people advancing. Yeah. People really like talking about Russia, talking about their so in that war is turned into something else. Like you can see the world is ready to fight on this side, that side. By the end of it, we're not finished. Like, we're gonna come on.
Ecclesiastes 3 verse 21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, either search the things that are above thy strength. So you have to sort of like take a step at a time, but with urgency, with urgency, be more ready to hear. Right? Be more ready to hear. You should have seen it, brother. But elders is saying to you, try to step back a little bit with urgency, yes, and take heed to what is coming, because it's coming very soon, brother. Yeah? And very soon. So that's all I can say.
Especially if anything happened, like if the war started, like the third war war started, nuclear war started. That means you're over for that. Even though
I like that you asked that. I love that. Well, the people are going to get it back. I know because they were saying that because yes, so that's the time just recently.
And the spiritual advertising that film is talking about.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
So it's good. But, what they were saying is that Britain was supplying Ukraine tanks and ammunition. And Russia turned around and said, you keep supplying Ukraine ammunition and we're going to send Poseidon and destroy the whole of the UK. Poseidon, that's a certain
Greek god. Underworld,
right?
right?
That's maybe a Greek god, but it's a certain missile that they have from their submarines that they can use to wipe out Ireland and the whole of England. So yeah, you have that going on, all right? But what do you have?
I'm holding on to James 4:4 and also Revelation 3. Of course,
Because you had said how that this whole world war to wipe out everything.
Yeah, especially in the West.
But the Lord is going to come in the midst of it.
Order.
In the midst of it. All the midst of it. Save his elect. Deliver his elect. So we know the exact day and the hour that's going to happen. We don't know that. But we know in the midst of all that, our Lord will return to deliver us from that destruction. What proves that is Revelations. In fact, let me get that. That's Revelations.
I've also got Isaiah 31 and 5.
11. Start from verse 11. 11 verse 11. 11 verse 11.
Revelation 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High God. Revelation 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High God entered into them. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right? We stand up on our feet, meaning we were once dead, but we now come back on our feet now. Right? Resurrected from the dead. Spiritually, understanding our identity, our culture, so forth and so on. The Lord took that away from us at one point, coming up.
And they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
You hear that? The elect got delivered. You got beamed up, you ascended up to heaven. In what? A cloud, in a chariot.
Yeah, you come and get outside.
Right? Why? Come on, read on.
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
In what?
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
In a chariot. Come on.
And their enemies beheld them.
And their enemies beheld the so-called white man, the ruling elite. They're going to witness the elect being beamed up in the chariots. All the nations are enemies, the Arabs, the Chinese. They're going to witness the salvation of the Israelites. Come on now.
And at the same hour,
What?
and at that same hour,
What?
and at that same hour,
And at that same hour, come on,
there was a great earthquake.
there was what?
There was a great earthquake.
There was a great earthquake. Come on.
And the 10th part of the city fell.
What city is that? The city of America.
America.
In that same hour, America got destroyed. By what? Nuclear missiles, man. The same time the missiles dropped, he got delivered, man, in that same hour.
That's right.
Within that same time, man. Come on. Come on.
And the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000.
7,000 is celebrating the completion. Everybody on the source of America will be destroyed.
That's right.
Acts chapter 1 and 7. As you have seen them ascend up, that's how he's going to return, right? And then give me on Luke 21, it says, look up for your redemption from
I'll get you.
Yes, brother. Acts 1 verse, let me start from 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel?
21 and 27.
Yes. Acts 1 verse 6. I know you probably said verse 6 slowly. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? And he said unto them, It is not for you to know the times or seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
So it wasn't that time. It wasn't that time for us to be restored. Because again, even Yahweh Shai himself, he didn't know the exact time where it will happen. He gave us signs to indicate the time period it will happen. And Matthew 24.
Look steadfastly toward heaven as he went up. Behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also says, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven. This same Yahushua HaMashiach, which is taken up from into heaven, shall so come in the like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
And look at someone's face. Mate, this is current. Yeah, no, shave his face.
That's how I want
She's looking like, why am I with this face, man?
Well, wait, you got Luke 21 and 27. See, that's the only thing, that's the only thing that will come past my
You know what it is?
Right, this is Luke.
But see, that's why they need to be apart, this because this is what's fucking them up. This is what's fucking them up.
Yeah.
We're doing reading the Bible.
Yeah.
We're reading the Bible. What we doing to them? We ain't bothering them. This is a little gathering. We ain't bothering them motherfuckers, man. Come on.
Because you're exposing their lives.
Like, he can just simply just walk his arms past.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
But you know what it is as well? This is proof that Revelation 11 and 11 is true.
Fear
Fell
fell
upon them.
Fear
Surely.
fell upon them.
One thing
Fell
about
upon them.
one thing about Christianity is that the children of these people put it down to
That's why it's cut. That's why it's
You should just walk up in his face and show him down and say, yeah, man, you know, you're going to pay for this. You know? Come on now.
Matthew 5, verse. Caleb, you had something?
You call for Luke 21:27?
Yeah. That's
Right, Luke 21:27 says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up.
What?
Then when these things begin to come to pass, look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
You feel convicted? You feel convicted?
Convicted?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like that, there's usually it's so-called white people that come to stop.
Usually is.
Yeah.
Usually isn't.
It usually is.
All right. That was just because I read the 12 tribes stuff before, so I was just saying how they're matched up on yours. How would I say?
That big slave.
You see? There's a power coming out here, man.
That's right.
There's power. This the grip.
Oh yeah.
Got the strength, man.
There's someone laid out there. I don't know who it is, but yeah, they're laid out. The word got to a minute.
Hey, man, let's continue, man. Read it again. Read it again.
Right, Luke 21:27 again. And then you shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and with great glory.
A cloud meaning a fathership.
That sounds nice.
And that's going to encompass the whole earth. But it's not just going to be, you're going to have other trials too, because the scriptures say that the Lord is going to send his angels to the four corners to deliver his elect from the four corners of the earth. Come on now.
And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Look, lift up your heads.
Look up.
Why should you lift up your heads?
That's it.
Well, to see
The church, that's what the Lord is going to come back.
The same way he ascended, he's going to descend. He's coming back down. So you have to look up to see.
Yeah, because the disciples were looking up when they saw him descend up into a cloud. That's when we look up.
only the chosen will be able to see it.
No, everyone's going to see it.
Pierced him.
The whole earth of Revelation.
Yeah. Revelation 1 verse 7.
Wait. Yeah, the whole earth, everybody that's alive Jacob's trouble and, people looting stores and cannibalism. Everyone is still around. They're going to see. It's going to be like the moment the earth is still. Like, everyone's going to look up and they're going to see. That's going to be a turning point in the animation.
Also, it's going to be recorded on television. So it's going to go live.
So people don't find salvation. The people that are walking according to Christ. Like, people don't find salvation. The ones that was following Christ while they were on earth, right? So if he wasn't following like the word of God, right, you're just going to be doing many people in your Israel.
You're not going to make it. The only elect is going to be cleaned up. Everyone else, even those of our people that are not sealed for salvation, they're going to see the elect going, the elect of our people going.
I've got two things, Elder.
Yeah.
I've got Matthew 24 and 30, and I've also got Revelation 9 and 7. My faith is wrecked. What do we do?
Right. So it says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. You're right now. Right, we're standing up in boldness against the so-called Arab men, China men. They all afflicted us. Yes, all of them. So we're going to have them all in slavery, in our world. That's part of being a king. Part of being a king.
The same way that you are possible, the same way that
That's how the Most High works. Right? But that's part of being a king. Part of being a king is knowing that you have people serving you. That's going to be of the other nations. And this is why a lot of our people get in their feet. Because you don't want to harm other people. You don't want to hurt other races of people. But you have to look at other races of people had no problem hurting us. No issue. So that's why when the time comes, pay back. Listen. You're going to line their women up. Right? Trust me, they're going to respect us. You know how you people respect back? By fucking up the enemy, man.
That's right.
And I know it don't sound nice to being different back and having debates with them. That's not how it works. You're going to keep the respect.
you're showing them that next time
Fuck them up.
you're not going to do it again.
Yeah,
So they learn.
that's the only. And it sounds crazy.
Hey brother, there's not going to be another time that it's going to happen again.
No, so
You're
they
going
know.
to have to lay hands on the enemy. But the Lord is going to give us the power to do so. Because right now, we can't do it now. All week. We have the meditation of terror to do it. Can we do it now? No. The Lord is going to have to return first and immortalize us.
Wait upon me, man.
And that's when we're going to go down and take these nations by force. Right? We're going to go to war. Right? Let me get this. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. So far beyond all that they looked for.
Beyond.
They never imagined that we'd be beamed up with the chariots, man. That's the last thing that them motherfuckers ever thought that them niggas would ever amount to. Yeah. And they saw us being beamed up, man. Yeah, man. The strangeness of our salvation, like, what? The same motherfuckers that we look down at, the lower class, the dregs of society, we saw them being It's just being taken up, man. Then the missiles coming down.
Oh man.
When they say it's
I bet when they use their technology trying to fight back, man, it's not gonna happen.
but they'll try to, because they're trying to fight against the Lord. There's gonna be a war in heaven. There'll be a war in heaven. They're trying to fight against the Lord.
What I'm saying is, yeah, because obviously the West, America, and obviously in America, you know, the thing like that.
Of course.
If China and Russia decided to join up, so after that, they're going to try to conquer us now. They're going to do that.
Well, let me tell you
But
something.
that's the time when Jesus Christ is going to come and save us.
Well, let me tell you something. All the kingdoms of the world are going to join together to fight against the Lord when he comes back. Because I believe it was Ronald Reagan. It was one of them presidents, man.
It was one of them.
He made that speech and said, listen, if something from out of this world tried to come and fight, wouldn't we all come together to fight against it? So one of them, Ronald Reagan, I believe that's him. He made that speech and said that. So what's going to happen is all the powers of this earth, they're going to come together. Esau, the so-called white man, being the leading force, to come together to fight against Yahweh Shai. What's that? 2nd Ezra 13, man. 2nd Ezra 13, verse 1.
2nd Ezra 13.
Obviously, you got Revelations in.
You have a revelation of the Matthew 24.
Well, get 2nd Ezra's first.
Right.
2nd Ezra's first.
2nd Ezra 13 from verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea,
A wind from the sea.
and it moved all the waves thereof.
There was a wind from the sea. That wind is Yahweh Shai. And it moved all the waves. It's talking about all these other powers, man. Come on.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
That wind, that man, waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Meaning what? The chariots, man.
The Lord coming from 10,000. Yep.
Yeah?
Come with the field.
Wait. Got a piece.
Hey brother, you should be buzzing right now. You should be buzzing. Because this word is
You
fire.
know what? Well,
It's
it is,
fire.
yeah. Well, it is men out there, right? But now when I'm listening to these brothers,
Yes.
I'm thinking, is that whenever the war like come to this position, to this war, you know, I know if I follow the path, what they're saying, I will be saying. So I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying?
You have to be there. You got to see it in your mind like a cinema.
One thing you have to understand here, like me coming there is already a change already. Already like you know what? Well, I'm here before you. I'm trying to change whatever change I can. So not but at the same time, you know what? I like the way it's going. I'm not even need to worry about how other people think. I'm just worried
Start from
about
now. Start from today.
yeah.
But like I said, you have to be fully persuaded. Fully persuaded. It might not be today. You might hear this and then go home and then forget.
That's it.
That's what's gonna happen.
Not even that.
But then something might, you in the world, something might remind you. And you might remember what we said here. And you might come back. That's what might happen. But just know that time is wrapping up. They might bring about another COVID thing. You know?
COVID is coming.
But anyway, let's just continue on. I saw the police pass by, they were looking at us. They were walking to us. So we might come up here in a second. Anyway, Psalms 68, verse 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Mount Sinai.
Were they driving? Fire,
Yep.
When they come in, they bring a black man.
Let me check. Ah, Jack. Let me check. 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 Let me check.
saw the guy that made the phone call.
Okay.
Saw him down there with his woman.
No worries. Is everything, what's been happening today?
Basically, nothing happened. Nothing happened. What happened is a man came by with his girl,
Yeah.
and he stood there at that post there, and we made a phone call. And we saw him. He was looking at us the whole time,
Okay, no worries.
and he was on the phone to you guys at the same time.
He said there was some sort of chants and stuff going on. Is there anything?
Listen, he was literally walking past at the same time.
And he just sort of picked up the phone straight
Yeah,
away.
it's a spiteful little thing.
No worries.
He didn't stand and listen, we didn't interact with him.
That's
We
fine.
didn't talk
That's
to
absolutely
him.
fine.
Nothing
Just-
happened.
Just quickly, you guys here for a specific purpose? You sort of promoting anything?
We're just talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah, that's
We're not
absolutely
bothering nobody.
That's absolutely
As
fine.
you saw us, we're just here talking amongst
Yeah, we saw you pretty calm and stuff. That's all good.
That's all that happened.
We're just checking because obviously there was a few comments on the sort of call that were sort of a racial nature. We're just checking that nothing of that's been said. or
Nothing like that. We don't talk to no one.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you being calm and polite. Have you got any flags or anything like that, or anything else? No, it's alright. There'll be a few more sort of came out as like a.
We won't leave anything.
No worries, that's absolutely fine. Do some checks.
When they are home behind the closed door, you don't know what they talk about. You don't know what they talk about. Because niggas
So anyway, let's continue.
Let me bring up something. Matthew 5 verse 11. Let's say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, have a good one, yeah?
Take care.
Good.
Look at their rolling there. 16. They're rolling 16. 4 in that car, 2 in this.
Don't turn back. Let's continue. They don't care.
So where was you? Was you reading anything up?
Matthew 5 verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
Tell you something. You know that Edomite was just the police officer I was talking to? He saw that.
I know,
Yeah.
he said, you have not flags or anything like that. You think he's got your clip? So you've got flags and not banners, right? Is that going to say?
Look, but I was looking at his eyes. He was like, here's what I'm Oh, you've actually said. Yeah, like a charger that. Shit, hang on. That was jokes, man. I've got 46% of mine. Hold on. I've got 46%. I've got 46% on my phone, yeah?
No, what up? That's good, brother Caleb.
But they just want to stop the movement, man. Just like that.
You know the
How many guys conversation, just when it's done.
I'm funny that I'll ask it back.
Not chocolate, but
They were just sorting out something with the camera battery. But yeah, some Edomite was walking past and he was like, he pulled out his phone and he was like,
spotted it from miles away.
and he's standing there talking and he's like, so he called the police just rolled up 6 deep asking us what we're doing, but through the spirit of the Lord they left us alone. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai.
That was a demon spirit that day, man.
No, but hold on, can I say, but this is the spiritual brother. You're hearing, you're seeing these things. So that's what the power in you. There's power in you, brother. So therefore, it's man's word of the Lord. Right? That's a testimony for this son. Ponder on that when you go home, brother. Ponder on that.
Because this don't happen to the
No.
church.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
They don't get police coming up to them saying, oh, you had a kid on property.
No.
They don't get that. We get that.
But that's what happened to the brothers back then 2,000 years ago.
That's right.
They got arrested. They got all kind of complaints happening. False reports.
When it is, yeah, in the church, when they preach about, you know what, God's gonna do this for you. God, they ain't preaching about the real.
What did we read,
They're
bro?
preaching about the real thing, like what you're preaching. They're not preaching the truth. There's no truth.
There's no reality. That's why you see more women up there than men. Because men are attracted to truth. Women are not attracted to what feels good. What did we read? It said a man shall stand up in great boldness against such a man.
And
Let me read it again.
That's what we read.
Bring it up for the Caleb.
His members as well. You don't want to lose his members.
But that's what we did, because that's what we did what the scriptures is saying. The scripture says, them shall read.
Right, Revelation 11 and 11 again.
We want to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. Hold that one, that's a good one. That's fine.
Wisdom 3 and 1.
Right.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 1 says, but the souls of the righteous... Oh, 5 and 1, so lucky. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the faces of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
What we do with that is a fulfillment of prophecy.
Boldness.
But that was written during the time of Solomon, which is what, 3,000 years ago. That was 3,000 years ago, man.
And that book is never in the Bible.
But Solomon came on the scene 1000 BC, roughly around that time period. So you're talking about three millennia ago, man. Solomon prophesied, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness against such as have afflicted. We're doing that right now. What they do, what they call it. You saw that for yourself, man.
You know why? Because we're standing up in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai.
Exactly.
That's the boldness.
If you was to stand up in the name of Jesus Christ, then nothing would have happened, man.
Isn't the God a strong tower?
Yeah, strong tower. But that was beautiful, man, because that Jake was with him.
I know.
Jake was with him.
I don't.
I was watching the Jake and I'm thinking,
The
boy,
Jake said, man, leave it.
no, but you know what? For him, he's gonna have to pick a side, man. Because if he keeps throwing
Yeah, he's like, man, I don't want to get destroyed. I
I'm
don't
saying,
want to
if he keeps throwing Esau, his ass is gonna be in the fire, man.
Yeah, and then that Edomite is like, my girlfriend's black. he's like, she looked at the side. I know he looked at the side, but I looked at his eyes. He was like, you ain't got the flags? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he knew, boy. He knew. Coming out.
Right, verse 2. And when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Oh, they'll be in trouble with terrible fear right now. So how much more when the law comes back? A lot of them are gonna die of a stroke.
And heart attacks, yeah. Men's hearts failing them for
The
fear.
amount of women, man.
Yeah.
The amount of regurgitate their organs, man.
Yeah. Men holding their loins like women in travail.
And selling it.
And selling it at the same time. And what in Isaiah 13, it said their faces shall be black.
Yeah.
And they see the missiles and shit. Is at the same time the nose will come back.
You know what? They don't believe that. They don't believe that it could ever happen.
Preaching about Jesus. Preaching about Jesus. Oh, you're not part of the group.
They don't believe that. Their power is going down.
He's trying to come up like, I've got authority here.
You know what it is?
With his little fucking suitcase.
You have to understand, man. You don't think this is anything. No, really, deep down, you brothers, you don't understand how afraid they are when they see us together.
Yeah.
When they see us together, that's their greatest tell.
Destination change.
We know it, but we don't know it to the degree that we should know it. That's why the motherfuckers are on the fence, man.
I'm in everyone.
We ain't bothered them, we didn't pull them out. We weren't even looking at him. We were just focusing on teaching them word. But then, it was you brothers that said to some guy called Philippe, please look, and I saw some guy standing there with this woman. This woman's probably getting fucking dick down by one of us, man.
She did not look happy, man. Her face was like,
He's going to get around through. But
and
she's
he's
just keeping
there.
it silent,
Yeah.
man.
He's there, hiding behind his phone, like, calling. And she's like,
And that's what he don't know. That's how stupid he is, man. He's like, listen, man, just bow down, man. Just bow down, man.
well, you know what's funny about him, man? I look forward to seeing him in the kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
Because the scriptures say every idle word men shall speak, they shall give an account of in the day of judgment. So he's going to get judgment for what he did, man. Trying to come up against the word of the Lord.
Last few scriptures and we'll close up.
You got one name?
I've got Jeremiah 17 verse 18. And it says, let them to be confounded. No, it's like a. And it was confounded. That's what I was talking about. Okay, it was and was confounded.
I need a bit more to go on.
Just came up, man. The whole troop, the whole legion came up.
Anyone that trusts in the Lord and is confounded.
Oh, yeah.
Sirach 2:10.
I think I know that one. Oh, it's Stephen Job.
Huh? Job, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the brother's right. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 10.
All the
Okay.
atrocities we've done to us, that's like
You're reminding them of what they've done.
yeah.
And that there has
Not
to
only
be a
that, they're still
payback.
doing it.
Because they're hoping that, see how stupid our people are, white, so-called white Edomites, should I say, are hoping that we forget.
Yeah.
But they don't know that the Lord he doesn't let it go.
Hey.
And the Lord hasn't let it go to the point where he's set out his prophets out to prophesy against us. The Lord hasn't let it go. The Lord ain't like that. He's
No, it's not required.
the Lord is he's spiteful.
Yeah. He holds on to things.
He doesn't let things go.
Righteousness.
Yeah. In righteousness, exactly.
Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 10. If I can start from 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Verse 10.
Stop read that one again.
Wow.
Read it slow. That's beautiful.
Ecclesiasticus,
You go and listen. Don't ever be discouraged by this.
Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall.
When I say the two brothers, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Hoping that we're able to stand before the Lord, having done all we can to do in order to prophesy his name. It's like a
Receive his crown.
Found working. Right.
you face the question, so I can let it
You're waiting for the Lord's mercy. What does that mean?
wait ye upon me until the day that I rise up to the plate.
That's talking about the enemies. Talking about what does it mean of the Lord, waiting for the Lord's mercy. I want it to
Waiting for the Lord's mercy, waiting for
yeah,
I mean, we get
salvation. That's the Lord's mercy.
Come.
The Lord
to reveal something to us. Reveal it. It's about
that's a total of his mercy. And he's going to do it in the sight of all nations. Beams us up, strangeness of his salvation. That's the Lord's mercy.
Beautiful.
When they say in wrath, remember mercy.
Yes, man.
That's in yeah, right. That's 3 and 2 for this. Yeah, this is Isaiah 54 verse 7. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment. But with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. Right? And remember, all this slavery and all this captivity, that was a little rock. Oh, a little. Even Most High didn't even unleash himself. There's a little rock, there's a little speckle. Right? But with everlasting kindness, the Lord will have mercy on us. Come now, who is reading?
I go to 8.
Finish off and then we're going to close up.
Verse 8. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. That's that salvation.
Yeah. What's our reward? What's the part of the reward?
New bodies.
New bodies, yes?
Receiving the new kingdom of heaven.
The kingdom of heaven coming up.
The laws written in our inward part.
Laws, that's us, the new covenant. Being all righteous.
Our names being recorded in heaven.
Yeah. Eternal glory.
The Lord shall wipe away all tears.
All fear, the reward. No more curses. No more sickness.
No more death.
No more brokenness.
Death,
no more hurt. No more pain. No more hate. All that's all part of it. Right?
So what the world, there's going to be a new earth.
There's going to be a new earth. Earth before it's new.
Yeah, you leave that, brother.
But this fire purge it
Wash your way.
and make it new again. So we can be inhabited righteously.
Right.
Forever. Forevermore.
The Lord's going to make the word whole again. Whole.
Then we're going to take Esau by the throat.
Start with that guy over
We
there.
got and this woman, and this woman gonna sit around for the
Be reminded of today's day.
You're right, brother.
You should have said we're gonna wash our feet in the blood of the wicked, man. I'm gonna wash my feet, man, and say, what's going on, Caleb, man? Wash my feet, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Slaves, shackles and chains. Man, you know it. Right.
Here we go again. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
So you that fear the Lord, hope for what?
Hope for good.
This is all good. No matter what people say, they think this is bad. This is good.
Good for us, yeah.
Hope for
On the
good.
right side of the law.
You see? Good is part of the Lord coming back with invading planet Earth with the chariots. Fighting the so-called white man's forces, the Arab forces, the China forces, and then saving us from this. That's hoping for good. Come on.
Verse 9 again. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Right.
Verse 10 now. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Abraham. Example is Abraham. He put his trust in the Lord to sacrifice his firstborn. Was he forsaken? No. The Lord told him, listen, you're going to go forsake your family or go into a land that you don't know nothing about. Was he forsaken? No. There are many examples. Gideon. David. He put his trust in the Lord. He overcame Goliath. Right?
Truth outside.
Look at Judith. Even some woman, Judith. No one trusted in the Lord among our people and was forsaken.
That's right. Job.
Job. His patience.
What about, think about it. Now sometimes you get the obviously the Muslims, they're saying that, you know, their religion, there's a religion of like unity.
Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. When you come across a Muslim, ask them what that Christoph moon is starving. Ask them that. And once you ask them that,
Zip it.
just ask them that Christoph moon. Ask them what it means.
Oh boy.
Listen to what they say. After that,
You're like back in the day. You know, back in the day, they said them
Right.
they said them he didn't lie. Back in the day, they used to slavery before the translators. But he said that he was before. They wanted, like he stopped it.
the Trans-Saharan slave trade happened for like 1,000 years.
Yeah, so they're trying to say they stopped that. They said the religion stopped. But people are doing it, and they're from that religion.
It's going to stop anything. There's still, when the scripture says, don't give your honor to these other nations. That's the 4th chapter. But anyway, we're going to...
Can I just finish, Elder, because the main thing is the last thing here. Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 10. Look on all the generations of old, and see, did ever trust in the Lord and was confounded? It's a question. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Now here's the most important part, most of all. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? That name is very, very important. The name of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai.
Very important. Very important what they have regardless. There's a prophecy in that. You shall put upon that name shall be saved. So that's very important.
Yeah, bro. I want to shoot.
We're gonna close our stand for that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Rock of Yahweh, Rock of Yahweh Shai, Rock of Yahweh, Rock of Yahweh Shai, Rock of Yahweh, Rock of Yahweh Shai, Rock of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Mukadash, One Yasharala, One Yasharala, One Yasharala, One Yasharala, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
That's all right.
You know, it's my second time coming there.
And the same thing